you have to expect an onside kick, and then anything can happen from that point if they can punch it in right here. Just want to give a big thanks to all of our sponsors for allowing us to come on the air each and every week. Presenting sponsor here, obviously, Bishop Small Engine Repair, and we are going to be here for back-to-back championship games. As at the conclusion of this one, I already see the 8th grade teams out there warming up, getting loose. There will be a delay between games, but we will be here for both, so make sure you do not lose that stream as we continue to track these young middle school athletes that I know we're going to be talking about here pretty soon on Friday nights. Madison Middle leads 28-14 with 1:38 to play. Clark Morris has the ball right at the 5-yard line, 1st and goal. To get back into it, they're going to have to punch it in here and then get the ball back immediately to have a chance. Never say never. They got Brody Stone split out to the right. Lone back in the backfield is Dillon. Drury under center. Takes a snap, and he's going to roll out to the right. He's looking to pass it, puts it up in the air. Touchdown catch by Stone. Touchdown Braves. Minute and a half left in the ball game. Great pass there. Drury rolls out to the right. Good coverage by Madison Middle. He put it where it needed to be, and Stone took control for his 3rd touchdown of the ball game. Going for the 2-point conversion here. Not a lot of field goals in 7th grade football. Obviously, if they get this one, it'll be cut down to a 6-point lead, and they'll see if they can get the ball back. Dillon alone in the backfield. Handoff up the middle. He's hit. Did he get in? He does not. 8-point game, 90 seconds. Championship back in 60 here on WBON TV.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Wings or strips?
Wings.
No, strips. Guess I gotta flip a coin.
Famous last words.
Wings and strips.
You just can't lose with the split decision meal. Only at Lee's. Famous for a reason.
Your Lee's Famous Recipe locations are proud supporters of our local Madison County High School sports teams. Have dinner tonight before the game at Lee's Berea, just off I-75 at exit 76, or swing by Lee's Richmond, 1000 Center Drive.
90 seconds remaining as Clark Moore is about to kick off to the Madison Middle Panthers, who have an 8-point lead, expecting an onside kick here. WBON TV coverage brought to you by Bishop Small Engine Repair. Trying to get everybody all set in the right spot. Clark Moore is not really overloading one side or the other. Brody Stone, who has 3 touchdowns, here to kick it off. He does. It's going to bounce around and recovered by Madison Middle. Big recovery there by Drayden Stevens. Is that going to allow them to run the clock out? Clark Moore is with 2 timeouts remaining. So not all is lost, but they got their work cut out for them, as they have yet to stop a Madison Middle drive during this ball game. Madison Middle pretty much moved the ball at will throughout the ball game. At some point, Clark Morris have to stop the bleeding if they want to win. Hand off to Grunstad up the middle. Breaks a couple tackles. Trying to strip the ball. He gets a first down. And he's going to be brought down at the 40 by a host of Clark Moore's Braves. Clock stopped here. Clock running again. First and 10, and they're going to run as much of this clock out as they can. Another close game between these two. Madison Middle so far undefeated. Will they continue to be undefeated? Handoff to Grunstad up the middle. Everybody trying to strip the ball. End up bringing him down there after a gain of 7. Clock's going to continue to run. Maybe I was wrong about the timeout situation. As the players out there starting to feel it. Starting to celebrate just a little bit. And the crowd responding in kind. Because it looks like they are going to pull off the undefeated season. Are the Madison Middle Panthers playing, looking to take a snap. Going to be a false start. They couldn't get together the victory formation. Well, it looks like they're going to get it together this time. Big thanks again to all of our sponsors. Don't cover a lot of middle school games, but love getting this opportunity, especially Veterans Contracting here tonight. Helping us get this coverage. 15 seconds to go. McLean takes the snap, gets the knee, and that's going to do it. The Madison Middle Panthers have completed the season sweep. Undefeated throughout the entire year, winning the championship game 28-20 over the Clark Moore's Braves. Great ball game to watch there. Lots of exciting action. Going to jump in. First of all, don't go anywhere. We got another ball game here in a few minutes. But we're going to go ahead and have a CG Bank post-game show while we're here. CG Bank wants you to know you're taken care of wherever life takes you. Ask about Kasasa Cashback Check-In with 4% cash back on debit cards. Go to cgbank.com to find out more. 4 touchdowns there. Adrian Grunstad, as well as 2 two-point conversions. Brody Stone with 3 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion for Clark Moore. There's a lot of talent out there. Look forward to seeing both of these teams back out here as 8th grade teams next year. And continuing to feed into that strong Madison Central program. So really I think the opening drive set the tone for Madison Middle. That's going to be our Jack Burford Chevrolet drive to victory. Jack Burford has the best in both new and used Chevrolets and other models in Richmond. Visit jackburford.com. See the entire inventory. The first drive of the game was Adrian Grenstadt taking the opening handoff, 45 yards, before finishing that drive with a touchdown and 2-point conversion rush. And there's that touchdown we just saw in the highlights. Clark Moores did not go away, battling back. And we see a great hit on the return there. Brody Stone would later return a kickoff for a touchdown. The final verdict is in tonight. It's Madison Middle, 28. Defeating Clark Moores at 20. When you want results that win, trust Blevins Law Office in Berea. That's your Blevins Law Office. Final verdict. A lot of talent here on this field as they're presenting trophies to the champion Madison Middle Panthers and runner-up Clark Moores Braves. We got another football game here tonight. The Caudill Spartans are going to be taking on the 8th grade Clark Moores Braves here for the A-Team 8th grade championship of the Commonwealth Middle School Athletic Conference. and we're going to be here for that. So don't leave the stream. We're going to leave the stream on and come back just a few minutes before kickoff and get you ready for the A-Team championship game right here on WBON TV. Welcome back to B. Michael Caudill Middle School here in Richmond, Kentucky on WBON TV. I'm Jamie Boggs here bringing you the Commonwealth Middle School Athletic Conference Championship football game between the Clark Moore's Braves and the Caudill Spartans. Clark Moore's is going to be wearing the all-black jerseys, and Caudill is going to be in the white jerseys and black pants, and this is the championship game, and it should be a good one. These two teams met earlier in the season, and Clark Moore's came away with a 14-7 victory in a very tight, low-scoring ball game. This group from Clark Moore's is 9-0 this year, and this group of 8th graders have won 22 of their last 23 games. Really not interested in losing, put up a lot of points, average about 36, only give up about 4 a game. Coached by Sonny Hensley, Lloyd Ward, the assistant calling the defense there, got a lot of talent on this team. Also a lot of talent over for Caudill. The Spartans always a contender, always a tough team to play against, a tough team to beat. And they are at home. At least they're home field. I think Clark Moore's maybe end up being home on the scoreboard, but this is at Caudill. The coaches out there with the players doing the coin toss as the Braves out there ready to run through that big sign whenever somebody gives them the go-ahead. The coin toss is in. Looks like Clark Moore may be receiving the football to start the ball game. In my rosters together here. Fairly young team for Caudill as well. Like I said, this group of 8th graders for Clark Moore has been playing together since they were tiny. Been following them along on social media and keeping up with them. And I mean, up until now, it's kind of all leads to this championship game. Of course, be going on to high school next year, have a lot of new goals and plans, but the work is not done, as Coach Sonny Hensley told me earlier today. Got a couple injuries for Clark Moore's. Calix Lockhart and Hank Pope are out. Really high-quality athletes. And we're going to kick off here in about 2 minutes, and we'll take a break until then. Be right back on WBON TV.
Since 1974, Linville Insurance has proudly served our community with values that stand the test of time: family, integrity, and service. We lead with kindness, do what's right, help others, and stay informed so you can trust us with what matters most. As a proud Shepherd insurance partner, we offer the strength of a large agency with the heart of a local one. From business to home, auto, farm, life, and employee benefits, we are your one-stop insurance advisor. Join the Linville Insurance family and experience the difference.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. At Whitaker Bank, you'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us at any of our conveniently located branches or go to whitakerbank.com to learn how Whitaker Bank can serve you. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Are you tired of living with the pain and discomfort that comes with getting older? If you're like me, then sometimes just getting up can be a challenge. At Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy in Richmond, their experts are here to help get you back in the game. Whether it's a sports injury, recovering from an accident, or just the aches and pains that come with age, they'll connect you with someone who can put together a personalized treatment plan and deliver long-lasting results. Visit osptky.com to get started, or go by and see former Madison Central graduate Heather Clines.
Just about football time here in Richmond on WBON TV. I'm Jamie Boggs, and coverage presented by Bishop Small Engine Repair for the Commonwealth Middle School Athletic Conference Championship ball game against the Clark Moore's Braves against the Caudill Spartan. Clark Moore's in all black, Caudill in the white jerseys, and had a great, entertaining 7th grade championship game where Madison Middle came away with the title in a close one against the Clark Moore's middle school 7th grade team. We'll see what they dial up here as they seem to be loading this side of the field to receive the kick. They appear to be expecting a directional, maybe even an onside kick here from Caudill. The kicker adjusts the ball. Clark Moore shifts, trying to be ready for what's coming. They do pooch kick it, and it bounces up and is fielded. And it's returned up the middle, and he breaks a couple tackles and returns it all the way back to the 40-yard line, and that's where the Braves are going to take over offensively. Rush Hensley, cousin of former Central running back Brady Hensley, taking snaps at quarterback for the Braves. They have a host of talented running backs there. Is Caudill going to try to get ahead and stop them here? Quick handoff up the middle to Moncrief, who's brought down hard there. Moncrief has nearly 900 tackles on the season. That tackle there was by Parker Cooney. Be able to grab a hold of Moncrief and bring him down after a gain of 1. Power I formation here. Moncrief again, off right tackle, tries to break it outside, and he's brought down as well. J.R. Merchant, linebacker, gets a hold of him and won't let go. 2 big stops there by Caudill early on. Hensley running the play back in, switching out a little bit of personnel. They go shotgun with 2 split out to the left this time. 1 running back with Hensley in the backfield. And Clark Moore jumps off sides to make, Caudill jumps off sides to make it just a little bit easier for Clark Moore's. You see him in that power I formation, getting 3rd and long, and they spread things out. Are they going to stick with that now that it's 3rd and 4? Some shoes being tied there. 6:41 left here in the first. We're just getting things started off after an exciting 7th grade game. Again, this is the 8th grade game. Championship of the middle school conference here in Richmond. And they are going to continue to be spread out here. Hensley takes the snap, and he still hands off to Moncrief, who's hit immediately for a loss of about 4. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Braves. Let's see what they're going to do. Gets them right back to the original line of scrimmage. 4th and 10 on the 40. It looks like they're going to line up to punt it away. Not how they wanted that first drive to go. Nobody back deep for Caudill. So it is going to hit and it is going to run. Trying to get to it before it gets in the end zone, but they cannot. Touchback. Really good kick as he gets it on a roll, but can't stop it short of the end zone. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Caudill at the 20-yard line. Personnel change already to get started here. Again, Clark Moore so far this season only allowing about 4 points a game. Last time these two teams played, it was a battle in the mud to 14-7. Expect it to be a little higher scoring here tonight. Two running back set in the shotgun. Takes a snap and hands off around right end. Tries to cut it back. He's going to get some room before being brought down after a gain of 5. Rushed there by Raylan Crutcher.
Number 2, Crutcher. Gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 4 for the Spartans. Wildcat formation here. Snap directly to Merchant, who's going to run around the left end, and he's got some daylight. He's going to be brought down by Moncrief after a gain of about 15. Gets to the edge there. Colton Ward playing quarterback for the Spartans tonight. Usually the 7th grade quarterback, but due to an injury is stepping up. So one of those situations potentially where Clark Morris has been preparing for one set of plays, one scheme, and now that's going to get shaken up due to an injury and catch them off guard, and we'll see if they're able to adjust. That time, it was just a Wildcat formation. Snap directly to Merchant. It looks like they may do that again as he is behind center is Merchant. Snap it to the other running back this time, and he's going to run around the right end and going to get a gain of about 3. That was snapped to Keandre Dean. Not going to give him very much on that, maybe a gain of 2. Second and 8 for the Spartans. Merchant still lined up in the backfield. Quarterback by committee so far for the Spartans, and Merchant's going to take it to the left side. He's hit and brought down. They're going to give him forward progress. Great defensive play there, though, by number 40 for the Braves. You see him grab Merchant and just pull him back. Reed Napier with a huge defensive play. Going to give him about a gain of 1 there. Going to bring up 3rd and a long 8 for the Spartans. Again, trying to find some offensive flow here with an injury at quarterback. And Merchant continues to line up back there. So far, there have been no pass attempts. Going to snap that one. Going to get around the end. First down, Crutcher. As he takes the snap and just runs to the corner. Raylan Crutcher, nobody touches him, gets out of bounds after a first down. The first down of the game. Clark Moore's coaches kind of scrambling to adjust to what to expect here. The Spartans doing a great job mixing it up. Multiple guys back there. Crutcher and Merchant in the backfield now. Honestly, not sure who's getting the snap. It seems to change every time. This one goes to Merchant, and he's going off tackle. Hits up the middle, and he's going to get a gain of 1 maybe. Brought down by a host of Braves there. Going to bring up 2nd and long. Not so much luck up the middle for the Spartans so far. And we've got a timeout. Sideline warning on Clark Morris. Second and 9. Snap to Merchant again. Up the middle for no gain. And it hit the ground. Clark Morris football. I did not see the ball come loose from Merchant's hands, but it did, and it was recovered by the Braves. And they're going to get the ball back. Caudill was really moving the ball well. Very much Wildcat quarterback by committee kind of across the board there. The defense of Clark Morris gets a big play, having trouble containing the running backs of Caudill. Braves spreading things out a little bit, back in the shotgun formation. Hensley back there, Moncrief beside him. Takes a snap, hands it off to Moncrief, who breaks 1 tackle, but he's going to get a gain of about maybe 1. I saw some flags come in. Not sure what they're going to call here. Personal foul, face mask on the defense, so that's going to move it 15 yards and be a first down for the Braves, their first of the ball game. Big thanks to some special sponsors stepping up for us tonight. Veterans Contracting, helping to make sure that we're able to highlight these middle school athletes tonight. So big thanks to them and their continued support. We're in for a good matchup here. 2 minutes to go in the first. Shotgun. Hensley hands off up the middle again. This time he gets a crease. Moncrief nearly broke that one free. Caudill recovered, but he still gets 10 yards and another Braves first down. It's the first time that he's really gotten through the line of scrimmage without being hit. And Rush Hensley is rushing this offense, getting his guys back on the line, and they are going to run it up the middle again. Moncrief is brought down immediately. Hensley trying to catch him off guard and get him going. Head coach Sonny Hensley from Harlan, Kentucky, Harlan County, rather. I don't know if he'd like me saying he's from the city. He and I actually played in middle school and high school together. So a lot of this offense, especially the power I, reminds me of the L right, L left scheme up at West Harlan. And now they're in the shotgun. Rush takes a snap. Different blocking scheme, and Moncrief is going to get back to the line of scrimmage and not much more. It's going to bring up 3rd and long once again. 3rd and about 8 for the Braves. Trying several different blocking schemes, several different formations to try to break Moncrief loose, and just unable to do so far. Moncrief has 12 touchdowns on the season. Has missed a couple games due to injury. Having trouble getting going here tonight. Watt has Hensley drawn up. Handoff around the right end this time. He gets around the end before being brought down. That was number 44. Jacob Reynolds on the carry. Number 22, Parker Cooney on the tackle. Fourth and 4. That's going to run the clock out. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Championship game, no score. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on WBON TV.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a side of ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
1 quarter, 0 points, 4th and 4 for the Clark Moore's Braves here on WBON TV at the Commonwealth Middle School Athletic Conference Championship game. Clark Moore's taking on the Caudill Spartans here at Caudill as we kick off the second quarter. Clark Moore's undefeated this season. The only close game was against this same Spartans team with a 14-7 victory. A lot of people around the football right now. I think we're set to go, though. 4 receivers out to the left. Rush Hensley by himself. We're going to get a whistle. Timeout called. Not sure if there's, I haven't seen any flags. I haven't seen a timeout signaled. We'll see what they come out with here. Both teams talking to their coaches and are ready to come back out. Coming back out. Maybe one team did call a timeout and they just didn't signal it. Still 4 receivers, 5 guys to the left. Quarterback split out to the right. 4 interior linemen. I don't know. I think in Varsity Blues they called this the oop-de-oop. Trick play formation here from Clark Moore's. Penalty of some kind is moving the football. I did not see what that penalty was or an indication from the officials. But that's going to give Clark Moore's a first down. It was 4th and 4. Oh, actually, I think they were confused on the spot, so it's still 4th and 4, but they were 10 yards behind. Again, 5 guys to the left, quarterback split to the right. Trick play formation. We'll see what Clark Moore's comes out with, and they are going to call a timeout now. Coach Hensley, I think, wanted to see how they lined up. We'll take it with them. Another 60 seconds, and we'll get some football on WBON TV.
Honor, integrity, excellence. When it comes to protecting your home, rely on the experts who have served our country. At VC Veterans Contracting, our mission is to make your home feel safe. Our customers constantly rate us 5 stars for our expertise and professionalism. Trust your roof to the veterans who served. Call VC Veterans Contracting today or scan the code on screen for a free quote. VC Veterans Contracting, your roof, our mission.
The heat in Kentucky hits hard. That's why having Madison HVAC on your side is so important. Don't waste time. Schedule a maintenance check on your HVAC system and make sure it's ready to handle the constant changing of the weather that comes with living in Kentucky. Your comfort is their promise. Like Madison HVACR Inc. on Facebook or schedule your maintenance checkup at 859-625-1471.
And we're back here. Finally figured out who's on first. They've moved the ball, moved the sticks. 4th and 4 for the Braves of Clark Moore's. Wildcat formation with Moncrief behind the line. He's going to take off around the left end. We're going to get a holding penalty. He gets to the edge, knocked out of bounds at about the 8, but there's a hold that's going to bring that all the way back. As the tackle grabs some jersey just as Moncrief got to the edge. Really enjoyed last Friday night when we had a couple penalties there on the Braves. They're going to accept the holding penalty. We had pink flags by the officials. A little something different. Mixed it up. Good times. So now we're 4th and 14. And we'll see if Coach Hensley comes up with anything special here, as they've lined up in trick play formations a couple times here already. Again, big thanks to Veterans Contracting for helping make sure we got this middle school championship game on the air. We are a quarter and a half minute in. Neither team has gotten in the red zone yet. Clark Moore is trying to move the sticks from 4th and 14 here. Hensley takes a snap, rolls out to his left. The lefty throws it deep, and it's caught. What? Oh, no, they're going to say it bounced off the ground. It looked like it bounced off a couple players before being caught. Hensley rolls out to the left. He throws it up. The receiver goes up to catch it. It's going to be brought down and bounce off the ground. I thought it bounced off a player, but that is a turnover on downs. Near catch there. Great defense by Caudill as they're going to take over possession at their own 35. Again, Caudill with a 7th grade quarterback filling in tonight. Colton Ward playing back there. A lot of Wildcat so far from this offense. And they were moving the ball really well before putting it on the grass on turnover earlier. Handoff to Merchant up the middle. And he's hit immediately. Not a lot of luck up the middle for Caudill. When they get the ball to the edge, they've been picking up yardage in chunks here in the first half. Two fantastic middle school 8th grade teams here. Both have had great seasons, trying to end it with a championship. Only seen like 10 minutes of football, and I can tell you Madison Central's in good hands for a few years to come. Ward in between two running backs. Takes a snap and hands off to Merchant again. He's going to get about 4 that time. Going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Number 1, Merchant on the carry. Gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Clock continues to run, just over 6 minutes remaining. Merchant and Crutcher in the backfield with Ward. 2 split to the right. Snap to Ward, and he hands off. Reverse, and he's going to cut up the middle for a first down, and Moore gets to the edge. Moncrief runs him down. Ultimately brought down. Really creative reverse play back to the inside, handing it off to Keandre Dean there, who makes the most of it and picks up a Caudill first down with a 20-yard rush. 1st and 10 for the Spartans on the 40-yard line of the Braves. Some really creative play calling here. Been keeping Clark Morris off guard, or at least off balance. Pistol formation this time with Merchant behind Ward. Takes a snap. Swing pass to the left and gets Merchant in space. And he's brought down after another Spartans first down.
Result in a first down, Spartan.
Tackle there by Richard Feliciano and Peyton Moncrief. Merchant got on the edge. Great play design. And move the sticks once again. Back in the Wildcat here. With Dean and Merchant in the backfield. Dean takes it and he's getting to the left. Cuts it back to the middle. Flag comes in. In the part of the field that usually means a hold. He did get about 3 yards, but we'll see if it's coming back, and it is. Another good play design. Dean, a lot of speed on this Caudill offense so far, and just having trouble getting out of their own way. Had a turnover on the first drive. Couple penalties. We'll see what they go back to here. They've been moving the ball great with Ward back there. Now going back to the Wildcat. 1st and 20. Goes to Merchant. He's going to take it up the middle. Hit immediately. Maybe gets a gain of 3 or 4. Tackled there by number 18, Colin Burnell of the Braves. Got some folks limping there a little bit. Hopefully not an injury. Number 62, Zach Shepard. Moving a little slow. The center. Oh, nope. Left guard. Snap to Merchant around the left end, and he's hitting the backfield. Great play by the defense there. Number 50, Mason Lucas, with a big boy play from the defensive end position. It's going to bring up 3rd and very long for the Spartans. Have yet to put the ball in the air. Again, with a backup quarterback playing, Colton Ward doing a good job back there, but they have not put it in his hands to make a play. We'll see if they go to that here with 3rd and 25, as he is behind center once again. Crutcher split out, and Dean the other way. Another receiver split out to the right. Couldn't make out that number. Ward drops straight back. He's looking to pass, and he's going to throw it deep. And it's picked off. Nearly. He dropped it through the hands of number 20, Turner Davis. Good coverage. Really well covered over there by 2 defenders from Clark Moores, and that's going to bring up 4th and 25. First 4th down for the Spartans, so are they going to punt it away? Time will tell. Potential punt formation here, and they are going to kick it away, and it does get away. End over end kick fielded by the Braves, and he's going to return it back. And he's got a lane brought back there by number 34, Levi Ward. And he's going to get tackled at the 31, and the Braves are going to take over again. Still 0-0 score here in the Commonwealth Middle School Athletic Conference Championship game between Clark Moores and Caudill. A lot of talent and speed here for these teams on both sides of the football. Neither has been able to get over on the other just yet. Snap directly to Ward, and he's taken down after maybe a 1-yard gain. Tackle there by number 74, Taryn Caverman. Really good attendance for this game here tonight. Stands are full, and that's not all. Get out and took a walk between games, and huge crowd all over this facility up at Caudill. 2nd and 9 for the Braves. 3 split out to the left. Ward still out there. False start by Hensley as he was split out that time. It's going to cost him 5, bring up 2nd and 14.
Second 14.
Mark Moore is not having a ton of luck, really, with anything they've tried offensively. So Coach Hensley trying to get creative here. Both teams running a lot of wildcat. Some misdirection. Ward in the backfield in the wildcat himself this time. Trips out to the right. And we're going to have another flag. That's a delay of game. So that's back-to-back penalties on Clark Moore is going to drive him back. It's going to be 2nd and 19. Coach Hensley giving the play to Ward to run back out there. Not an ideal possession as they have only moved backwards so far. Ward takes a snap and rolls out to the right. Looks like he could pass it, and he does. He throws it up for grabs. Lots of people around, and it's caught. What a catch. What a catch on 2nd and 19 by number 20, Turner Davis, who just dropped an interception, goes up there and takes it away from everybody. Still not a first down, despite a great play and a great catch, as it was well defended. He just went up and took it. They brought him down immediately, so now it's 3rd and short for the Braves. They're going to line back up in that power eye we saw earlier. Oh, nope, still in the wildcat, actually. Ward takes the snap, and he's going off tackle. There's a hole there. He gets a first down, not much more, but that's going to move the sticks for the Braves, who were really far behind the chains on that one. Trying to get something going here. Timeout, Clark Moores. We'll be back in 60 seconds for the rest of the first half on WBON TV.
Pruitt & Sons Auctioneers have over 24 years experience in the auction industry. Whether you're selling real estate, personal property, or liquidating your assets, Pruitt & Sons can help take your property to auction and walk you through the process. Serving all over Central Kentucky, visit PruittAuctioneers.com. And remember, Angela Pruitt for all your real estate needs as well.
When life gets complicated, you need someone who understands. Since 2003, Blevins Law has navigated real estate closings, wills, estates, car accidents, and personal injury cases with care and clarity. If your family has experienced death or injury, make Blevins your first call.
Blevins Law. Compassionate, reliable, real. Call 859-985-5410 to hire Blevins Law for the win. Office is located at 400 Richmond Road, North Berea, or search blevinslaw.net to contact them today.
Right as we come back by Caudill. Hensley throws it deep. And backup quarterback playing today. Colton Ward goes up for it. Great break on the ball, high points it. And just as Clark Morris had their first offensive momentum, Caudill takes it away. 1 minute left until halftime. No score here. Neither team has gotten the ball in the red zone. Caudill has thrown one pass, and it was intercepted. Will they go back to it with their backup quarterback, who just made a great defensive play? Empty backfield, so unless he's running it, not many more options. We'll see what they draw up here. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Slot pass out to Crutcher, who's trying to get away. But Braves are everywhere, and that's going to be a loss of 5. Really good pursuit by the defense there. The clock continues to run down to 45 seconds. Are they going to call timeout and try to rush it here? Caudill will get the football after halftime, and there's their timeout. And we're going to take that one too. Be back in 60 on WBON TV.
Gillum Sports Lounge isn't just a place for good food and hospitality. It's about gathering with family and friends, satisfying those taste buds, and cheering on your favorite team. You can't go wrong with one of their delicious burgers, salads, pizzas, or one of their many appetizers. Order online or stop in and see for yourself why Gillum Sports Lounge has been a staple in Richmond for almost 20 years. Located inside the Richmond Mall. Gillum Sports Lounge. Like them on Facebook to see more.
Bills don't care when payday is. But with CVNB's new checking account, you access your paycheck up to 2 days early, giving you faster access to your money when it matters most. Cover rent, buy groceries, pay your bills. Skip the stress before payday even hits. Open your account today at cvnb.com or visit your local CVNB branch. CVNB. Think better.
Merchant in the shotgun for Caudill here on WBON TV. 34 seconds before the half, and he's going to keep it himself around the left end. Clark Moore's going to stop him after a gain of about 9. The clock is going to continue to run. Clock stopped there. Timeout, Caudill. And we're going to stay here as we are nearly heading into halftime. Our second ball game of the night. Madison Middle took home the 7th grade championship for the Commonwealth Middle School Athletic Conference in a really tight game, a 1-touchdown victory over Clark Moore's, and Clark Moore's undefeated coming into this game, having trouble getting going offensively. Some injuries here for Caudill, and their team has responded well to people stepping up, and they've been really creative on offense, just haven't been able to get a lot going. Have turned the ball over once and had a punt on their last drive after several big plays, but what will they call with 25 seconds left on 3rd and long? Merchant still back there by himself, has not seen him put the ball in the air. He runs a draw play up the middle. Going to stop it 4th down at the 50. They're going to call one more timeout. 4th and 4 at the 50. Interesting decision there. You would think if it's 4th, they would kind of want to let it run out or go ahead and punt it away, but we'll see how this plays out. That was a big tackle there for Clark Moore's by Colin Burnell. He's made several big plays up front. A lot of speed and strength in that Caudill backfield. Fourth and 4. If you're Clark Moore's, got to be disciplined here. You can't jump off sides. Looks like they're in a punt formation. Do you call timeout to punt it? It is punted away. Punted, and it lands at the 30 with 11 seconds left. That's going to stop the clock. They probably could have let the time run out, and now Clark Moore is going to get another shot at it. Have not shown the ability so far for the big play. Will they be able to come up with something here? 11 seconds to go. Caudill's defensive backs playing way off the ball. A little bit of prevent defense here. Rush Hensley running the play on for the Braves, trying to get everybody on the same page here. Hensley in the shotgun, 2 split out each way. Receivers took off just a little bit too early. Back them up 5, 1st and 15 with 11 seconds left. At most, they have 2 plays left. So it's a balance of risk-reward here. Do you try to throw it deep with it potentially getting intercepted, or you try to run some kind of trick play? Well, it's fumbled backwards right there. Bad snap's going to drive them back to the 10. I think that's going to do it for the half, as Clark Moores can't get anything going there. We're all knotted up at 0 through 2 quarters. We're going to take a 2-minute break and come back for the second half of football on WBON TV.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At Amco Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at Amco, the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And Amco has a longer warranty. Come see us at Amco Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
Cars of Kentucky is a proud sponsor of Eastern Kentucky University Athletics. In Richmond, we bleed maroon. Go Colonels. And when you're ready for your next pre-owned automobile, swing on over to Cars of Kentucky. Cars of Kentucky has vehicles starting at $3,000 and up, so we literally have something for every budget. 356 Big Hill Avenue in Richmond, or check them out, carsofkentucky.com. Let's go Colonels.
When it comes to auto service, 2 things are important: experience and hometown service. Hall & Sons Auto Care is starting their 20th year in business in Richmond. That's 20 years locally owned and operated. Hall & Sons Auto Care can take care of you from preventative maintenance to major engine repair. Hall & Sons Auto Care is also carrying BW towing products, as well as rough country suspension and lift kits. Give us a chance to be your auto repair shop. Visit us at 209 North Keeneland Drive in Richmond.
Cars break down. Tires go flat. Check engine lights show up at the worst possible time. Don't break the bank fixing your car when ABR Auto Recyclers has you covered. They have good used tires, a huge selection of parts, and they can get a large selection of aftermarket parts shipped overnight. They're just a quick drive down 4 Mile, and you can't miss them on Box Ankle Road. You can save 50 to 75% off retail prices. Go see Scott and the gang or check them out online at abrautorecyclers.net.
Welcome to the Galaxy Bowling Center halftime show here at the Commonwealth Middle School Athletic Conference Championship game between Caudill and Clark Moores. With 32 lanes for bowling and over 50 arcade games, Galaxy Bowling Center in Richmond has fun for the whole family. Visit galaxybowling.com to find out more. This has been a great defensive effort from both of these teams. They played one other time this year, and it was 14-7 with the Braves coming away with the victory. But this is it. This is what they have played all year for. Clark Moore is undefeated, and Caudill certainly looking to end the season with a win and a championship. Both teams have some key injuries, but some great plays throughout the game. We see a pass defended there. You see a great run here. Just a lot of speed and talent. Very impressed by both teams so far, their athleticism and their ability to make a big play. Near interception here. It's dropped, and shortly after that, he made a great play offensively, which you'll see right here as he kind of goes up and gets it. But neither team able to move the ball consistently. Neither team able to get into the end zone. One turnover for each team, an interception, while Clark Moores is on offense, and a fumble on Caudill's first drive of the game. That in addition to, here's a great shot of the interception by Colton Ward of Caudill. Both teams being creative, trying to make something happen, but the defense is winning out so far, and as are the viewers of this ball game. Big crowd here, a lot of support for both these teams, and both are playing really, really good football. Just jumps off the screen to me how different the 7th grade was from the 8th grade game. Such a big year of development and an even bigger one as they go into high school next year. The future is bright up here for Madison Central with both these schools and others feeding into it. We're about 3.5 minutes from kicking off the second half, so we're going to take another 2-minute break and come back and wrap up the halftime show on WBON TV.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair. Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience. We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now Steel in our Georgetown store. Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come. And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
When you grow up in Richmond, there are 2 traditions you know by heart.
Jack Burford Chevrolet and EKU football.
Jack Burford Chevrolet isn't just a place to buy a car. It's where generations of Central Kentucky families have started their journey.
More than just a school, EKU is the heartbeat of this town, a cornerstone where tradition, pride, and a winning spirit come together.
Jack Burford Chevrolet and EKU football. 2 Richmond icons, 1 winning tradition.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
We all have dreams. For some, it might be playing professional baseball like Keenan Wiley, former Madison Central baseball player, did. For others, maybe it's just dreaming of your forever home. Well, after a career of playing the game that he loved, now Keenan has another dream, helping you find that dream home. Check out the new development at Crutcher Pike Estates here in Richmond. Like Keenan Wiley Real Estate on Facebook, and let Keenan help guide you through the process of finding your dream home in Central Kentucky.
16 minutes of football left here on WBON TV. Coverage presented by Bishop Small Engine Repair of Richmond at the Commonwealth Middle School Athletic Conference championship game here between Clark Moores and Caudill. No points on the board. Nobody been in the red zone. A defensive battle for sure. What adjustments are going to be made here at the half to allow one team to get the edge they need to move forward? We're going to be coming out of halftime, and Caudill will get the football. And we'll see what they do with it. Both teams dealing with some injuries and forcing them to be pretty creative with their play calling, yet neither team has been able to really get anything going. Turnovers both ways, couple of punts, couple big plays, but nothing really productive so far offensively for either team. Really excited to see what comes out of these halftime adjustments. The first game came out with a 2-touchdown lead to begin the half, did Madison Middle, and Clark Moores made a game out of it. Nearly had the ball on an onside kick, down a touchdown with a minute left before Madison Middle closed it out for the 7th grade championship. But what will these teams draw up? Clark Moores undefeated on the season, Their closest game was against Caudill. And Caudill, with a ton of talent, looking to take home the trophy. Who is going to figure out the offensive puzzle that we're looking at first? Here to kick it off is Ward. He kicks it deep, and it takes a couple bounces before being fielded. Cuts it back to the middle. Can be brought down at around the 39-yard line. Return there by number 8, Jamari Simi. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Spartans on their own 39-yard line. Both teams, again, just really strong defensively. Either team just one mistake away from falling behind or one opportunity seized to jump ahead. Merchant takes the snap in the Wildcat up the middle, breaks a couple tackles and kicks it back before going down after about an 8-yard gain. They've run that play probably 7 or 8 times, and that's the first positive gain they've had, and he picks up almost 9 there. Bring up 2nd and 1. Back in the Wildcat. Crutcher takes the snap, looking to go around left end. And he gets to the edge and cuts it up on the sideline. He gets a gain of about 15 before being tackled. And Caudill off to a hot start offensively here, moving the chains and getting into Braves territory on the 38-yard line of Clark Moores. Started off the first drive of the game similarly before losing the ball in a fumble. Will they be able to capitalize on the momentum here and put some points on the board? Dean takes the snap this time. Looks to go around right end, and he is hit behind the line. Tackled for a loss. Hit behind there by Mason Lucas. And a strong defensive presence there for the Braves all night. Going to bring up 2nd and 12. Backup quarterback Colton Ward taking a lot of snaps here for Caudill, but doing even more out of the Wildcat. Crutcher, Merchant back there. Merchant looks ready to take the snap and does. Up the middle. Hit and no gain on the play there. Going to bring up 3rd and 12. The Braves defense stands strong. They're going to give him a yard there. Get him almost up to the 40. Caudill's not put the ball in the air a ton. Again, got some injuries and running a lot of running backs at the quarterback position. Ward is in the backfield this time. Joined by Dean and Merchant, 2 split to the left. Got a flag, I think, is going to be delay of game, which is going to make it even more difficult for them. Going to bring up 3rd and 17, way behind the sticks to try to capitalize on this drive. They get back up on the line of scrimmage and run whatever they had planned. 2 split out to the left. Tight end to the right. Going to run a reverse again, and it is Crutcher around the right end. And he's going to get a first down. What a run. Needed 17, got 22 before being brought down. Snapped it to Merchant and handed off to Crutcher the other way. Really well executed there by Caudill. Really strong run there by Crutcher to finish it for the first down. Big opportunity there for Clark Moores, but the Spartans win that battle and now have 1st and 10 near the 20-yard line. Very close to the first time we've had anybody in the red zone. Dean takes the snap, and he's running left. Tries to cut it back. No room. And he's going to have a loss of 5. Tackled by a host of Braves there. Second and long. Kind of how the last drive started out, or the last set of downs started out before Caudill was able to turn the corner and move the sticks. We're under 4 minutes to go in the third. Still no score. Another special shout out to Veterans Contracting. They look to pass. It's going to be knocked down at the line. Number 54 for Clark Moore's got his hands in the air to knock that one down. Going to be 3rd and long. That was Colton Fife.
Brings up 3rd down.
Lots of whistles. Potentially an injury, or really not seeing any. Adjusting the clock a little bit here.
3-3.
Putting a little time back on. It's going to be 3rd and 15 for the Spartans. Ward in the backfield with Merchant. 2 split to the right, 1 to the left. Takes the snap, hands off around the right end. Merchant's going to hit the corner. It's almost as if Mason Lucas has an assignment to chase J.R. Merchant around. Able to get him after a short game there, 4th and 13. Timeout called. We're going to take a break too. Back in 60 seconds on WBON TV.
Hey! Oh my gosh, your husband is so hot. I know. No, like really hot. I know.
We've got to call Joseph's Heating and Air.
Is your AC unit not cooling? Call Joseph's Heating and Air. Your experts in fast, reliable AC maintenance and repair. They'll keep you cool when it matters most. Proudly serving Richmond, Lexington, and surrounding areas. Don't sweat it. Call Joseph's Heating and Air.
Hi, I'm Gwen from Gwen's Fine Jewelers, and we would love to invite you into our family-owned business.
Select from our beautiful Valina designs, Carriza designs, or we can custom design your dream ring. Gwen's Fine Jewelers is your exclusive Kendra Scott boutique in Richmond. Special financing options available, on-site jewelry repair, and layaway. Find your dream ring at Gwen's. Gwen's Fine Jewelers, where dreams come true.
4th and 13 for Caudill here on WBON. Ward in the backfield. Shotgun, 2 running backs with him. Drops straight back. Flags everywhere. False start on the offense. Going to back them up 5 more yards here at the Commonwealth Middle School Athletic Conference Championship game between the Clark-Moore Braves and the Caudill Spartans. Under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Neither team has been in the red zone. This is the closest we have seen any team to get inside the 20. That penalty is going to set them back just a bit. It's going to be 4th and 18 for the Spartans. Clark-Moore's defense has been bending but not breaking. Can they hold strong one more time? Delay of game penalty. Going to back them up 5 more. We've seen a couple of those false starts leading to a delay of game penalty. I think one for each side. Not sure how that is causing confusion for the offense, but it has happened on both sides of it. Crutcher trying to get around left end, and he's going to be brought down for a gain of 2, and that's a turnover on downs. Mason Lucas almost single-handedly keeping the Braves defense in this. Now, can they make anything happen offensively? This will be their first possession of the second half. But will that mean anything for them? Largely unable to move the football thus far. Wildcat formation. Turn around left end. He's got some space. Block on the edge by Hensley. He's going to get a gain of about 18 before being knocked out of bounds. That is Levi Ward on the rush. That's the biggest rushing gain of the game for the Braves. How can they maintain that momentum? Continuing in the Wildcat here with Ward still ready to take the snap. Quarterback Hensley split out to the right. Ward's going to run it up the gut this time. He's hit but breaks the tackle. Going to get a gain of about 7 before being brought down. Doing a great job of running downhill and getting yards after contact. Hensley still coming over to get the play. Running it back in, and we'll see what formation they line up in. Seen a lot of different things from the Braves. Some trick play formations. Haven't gotten too fancy in the execution, but Ward is still back there. He's hit at the line, maybe lost a yard there. It's going to bring up 3rd and about, they're going to give him a yard, 3rd and 5.
Tackled by number 87.
Another strong effort there defensively. Aiden Estep with the tackle there for Caudill. Wildcat formation once again for the Braves. Ward takes it. He's running around the left end. Pursuit from behind, and he's going to lose 3. Crutcher with a great play off the left edge. That's going to bring up 4th and 8. Even though they've been lining up in different formations, both teams just really running a lot of Wildcat to varying degrees of success. Not sure what we're trying to figure out here. If they let it run down and called a timeout, we'll take it with them. Back for the rest of the third quarter after a minute on WBON TV.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
7th and 8th for Clark Moores. Hensley takes the snap, and he throws it over the top, and it is dropped. If we can get a replay of that, the receiver, the tight end on the left side, went completely uncovered, and Hensley lobs it up for an easy first down. Tried to run before he caught it, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for Caudill. Biggest opportunity they've had offensively, and it fell through. Now back on the defensive side. Great execution, great pass. Got a little bit of the yips. 1st and 10, Caudill at their own 49. This time they've spread everything out. Ward takes a snap, and he's going to throw it laterally to Crutcher. He's going to be brought down by Ward, by Levi Ward, after no gain.
Pass by Ward, complete to Crutcher. No gain on the play.
I believe that's going to do it for the third quarter. We've been through 28 minutes, 0 points, 8 to play. Back in 60 seconds on WBON TV.
Wings or strips?
Wings.
No, strips. Guess I gotta flip a coin.
Famous last words.
Wings and strips.
You just can't lose with the split decision meal. Only at Lee's. Famous for a reason.
Your Lee's Famous Recipe locations are proud supporters of our local Madison County High School sports teams. Have dinner tonight before the game at Lee's Berea, just off I-75 at exit 76, or swing by Lee's Richmond, 1000 Center Drive. Since 1974, Linville Insurance has proudly served our community with values that stand the test of time: family, integrity, and service. We lead with kindness, do what's right, help others, and stay informed so you can trust us with what matters most. As a proud Shepherd Insurance partner, we offer the strength of a large agency with the heart of a local one. From business to home, auto, farm, life, and employee benefits, we are your one-stop insurance advisor. Join the Linville Insurance family and experience the difference.
Fourth quarter action here at the Commonwealth Middle School Association Conference Championship game between Caudill and Clark Moores. We played 3 quarters. Nobody has been in the red zone. 2nd and 10 for the Spartans at their own 49. Ward takes a snap, and he's looking to the left, and he's going to throw it deep. He catches it. Great catch there by Dean. Solid defense there from Clark Moores, but he comes down with the catch somehow. Damani Martin went up and thought he knocked it down, but Dean hangs on out of the trips formation. Defense breaks on it. He hangs on. What strong hands to hang on to a ball in that much traffic as they make their way down to the 21 on the precipice of the elusive red zone. First and 10 for the Spartans. Some success with Ward at quarterback. Now they go back to the Wildcat. They get about a 4-yard gain, but there's a flag on the other side of the field. We'll see what that call is in the area of a hold. Nope. That's going to go against Clark Moores. So it's going to add. Going to bring up 2nd and 3. And get them into the red zone for the first time.
What's that? What's this?
Ward at quarterback, trips to the right, takes a snap and hands off to Merchant around the left end. Once again, he is tracked down for a loss. Brought down there by Lucas Shackelford for about a 4-yard loss. Going to bring up 3rd and 7. Big play coming up here for the Spartans again. This fourth quarter, 6.5 minutes left. Nobody has scored a point. Timeout. I'm going to take a timeout too. I'll be back in 60 seconds on WBON TV.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with Xerac. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. At Whitaker Bank, you'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us at any of our conveniently located branches or go to whitakerbank.com to learn how Whitaker Bank can serve you. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
And we're back here at Caudill Middle School as Caudill gets a 2-yard gain on that rush by Merchant to bring it to 4th and 5. Obviously 4-down territory here for the Spartans, trying to get points here in this championship game. Neither team has been able to get going offensively. Both defense performing great, but they say defense wins championships. You can't win without points on the board. Caudill's come up with some really big plays. Ward drops back and he's looking to his right. He throws it up. Defended there by Clark Morris, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. We've seen him in the backfield several times. This time Lucas Ward is in pass coverage and gets the pass break up there. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for Clark Morris with 5.5 minutes left and a full football field to go to find some points. Ward takes the snap and runs around left end. He's hit in the backfield, trying to break a tackle. He's hit hard after a loss of 5. Unable to get to the edge. Offense moving backwards. These teams battled it out in the regular season and bring us just as much entertainment here tonight in the championship game. The last time was in the mud. No mud today, allowing the defenses to fly around. Hensley, pass out in the flat, and it's complete. And he's got some space and gets to the edge. He breaks out in the open field, breaks a tackle across midfield to the 45. Screen pass out on the edge from Hensley to Brody Stone, who we saw in the first game quite a bit, make some big plays for the 7th grade team. And he steps up here in the 8th grade championship as well. 1st and 10 at the 45. Other side, same play. Stone breaks some ankles and gets to the edge for a gain of about 8. The 7th graders stepping up and making some plays here early. Going back to Brody Stone. Now they're lining up back in that, well, they are in a bunch set to the right side. Stone in the backfield with Hensley. 2nd and 2 for the Braves, 3.5 minutes to go. He drops back and he looks deep and he's got a man. Can he turn around? Couldn't get his hips around to make the play. He had a step, Crutcher in coverage there, and just could not get his hips and his eyes to work together to make the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Big play here. Trying to move the chains in what has been their best drive of the game so far. 2 split out to the right. Stone in the backfield with Hensley. Hensley takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it to Ward, and he's going to get the first down and more. Stiff arm. He's up the sideline at the 10, at the 5, and he's brought down at the 3-yard line. Another slip screen there from Clark Moores gets them in the red zone and within the 5-yard line with 3 minutes and 11 seconds left. You see he breaks it down the sideline there, tries to cut back. He's going to be down. I think they're going to mark that at about the 4. Got some whistles coming from the back. Timeout by Caudill to get that defense set. We'll be back in 30 seconds so we don't miss a minute on WBON TV.
Are you tired of living with the pain and discomfort that comes with getting older? If you're like me, then sometimes just getting up can be a challenge. At Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy in Richmond, their experts are here to help get you back in the game. Whether it's a sports injury, recovering from an accident, or just the aches and pains that come with age, they'll connect you with someone who can put together a personalized treatment plan and deliver long-lasting results. Visit osptky.com to get started, or go by and see former Madison Central graduate Heather Kleins.
3 minutes and 7 seconds left in this Commonwealth Middle School Athletic Conference Championship game between Clark Moores and Caudill. We have played football for 29 minutes to no score. Clark Moores knocking on the door of the goal line. Levi Ward takes the snap. He's hit. He's going to get down to the 2. Wildcat formation. Loading it up, letting a little time run off the clock. Going to be 2nd and goal for the Braves. Undefeated all season. Looking to keep the streak and take the ship. Same formation. Caudill knows what's coming. Can they stop it? Ward around left end. Can he break the seal? And there's a hold. That's a touchdown, but that is coming back. A hold on the edge. That's going to take them back behind the 10-yard line. We're knocking on the door. Grabbed a jersey, and now they're going to be going backwards instead of celebrating with 6 points. Second and goal from the 11 now. How is that going to change the play calling? It had been Levi Ward left, Levi Ward right, Levi Ward up the middle. That penalty will replay the down, but backs him up 10 yards. Clark Moore's having trouble getting the right personnel on the field. Rushing to get to the ball, trying to avoid a delay of game penalty. Hensley can't get the snap off. Going to back him up 5 more. Back. Oh, nope. They're going to give him a timeout. Big timeout call. Saved him 5 yards. But is it going to save them the points? This team has struggled all game to move the football. Really got down here just by getting the ball on the edge with some wide receiver screens. Brody Stone, the 7th grader, stepping up. The biggest one by Levi Ward. Otherwise, their success, while minimal, has been on the Wildcat. What will Coach Hensley draw up here? Second and goal from the 11. 4-down territory. I don't know about their kicking situation. I have to imagine they're going to have 3 more tries to get it in the end zone. And if you're Caudill, you're going to be trying to strip the ball. You want to get the ball away from them. No matter what happens after this drive, unless there's a turnover, there's not going to be much time left on the clock. Brody Stone back in the game. Split out to the right. Hensley in the shotgun with Ward. Looking around, he takes the snap and he's looking right and he throws it over the top. We have a flag and it's false start against the offense. 5 more yards backwards. They actually had an open man in the end zone. Would not have mattered if he caught it. Looks like they're going, I was going to say they're going back to the Wildcat, but Rush Hensley running back out there to lead his team. Have had a few delay of games right after penalties. Got to get their act together. 2 split to the left. Brody Stone in the backfield with Hensley. He looks up and he throws it up in the air. Nearly intercepted as he overthrows Levi Ward. Could have been a turnover that gave Caudill the ball back. 3rd and goal from the 16 for Clark Moores. And back up to the line of scrimmage. 2 split to the right. Nobody out on the wide side of the field. Hensley takes the snap. Hands off to Ward. He cuts it up the middle. He's not going to get in the end zone. He gets almost back to the 10. 4th and goal, 11-yard line. Does not look like they are going to attempt a kick. Coach Hensley was very quick with what play he wanted to run. 2 minutes left. No score. 4th and goal from the 11. These are the scenarios that you run through your head as a kid. On both sides of the ball, getting the stop or getting the score as Hensley looks over to the side before getting the snap. He's got trips to his left. He looks left. He throws it up over the middle. No call. They're looking for a pass interference. No flag. Turnover on downs. Caudill will get one more chance here. 1 minute and 35 left. Here's the play. Hensley throws it over the top. Both players go up for the ball. Crutcher with great coverage. That was a really good no call there, in my opinion. First down for Caudill. They have had some success throwing the football. Speed is their strength. What are they going to draw up here? Ward with Merchant in the backfield. Takes a snap. Hands off to Merchant up the middle. He's going to get a gain of about 4 with a minute and a half left. 4 yards a pop isn't going to get you to victory in 60 seconds.
Everyone's gonna go,
Two split to the left, one to the right. Merchant back there with Ward. He brings Dean in with him. Takes a snap, hands off, reverse to Crutcher the other way, runs into his own guy and is brought down for a loss of 4. Had a lot of success on that play, but Crutcher runs into his own player. Not sure if that was a lineman or receiver there. And the clock continues to run. 27 seconds left in regulation. Third down for the Spartans. Neither coach calling timeout here. Do they go to the air? If you're Clark Moores, do you go full prevent here? And there's the delay of game penalty. It's going to go back 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and about 15. But unless there is a penalty, this will be the last play of regulation. Some personnel changes over there for Clark Moores. Ward bringing the play back in. Tree split to the left. Motion across by Crutcher. He stops in the backfield. Ward takes a snap. He gives to Crutcher around the right end. Flag comes in. He breaks it down the sideline. Time runs out. And that should be regulation and send us to overtime, assuming that flag is declined. And it is. And free football coming your way. We're going to take a 60-second break and be back for overtime championship football on WBON TV.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
You play a long season. You go through the playoffs. You get to the championship game. And 4 quarters is not enough. As Clark Moores and Caudill here in the Commonwealth Middle School Athletic Conference championship game goes to overtime here on WBON. I'm Jamie Boggs. Coverage brought to you by Bishop Small Engine Repair as we prepare for overtime. KHSAA overtime rules apply. Both teams will get a possession. If one team scores and the other doesn't, it's over. One team scores and gets a conversion or an extra point, and the other doesn't get as many points, it's over. They will flip a coin to see who gets the ball first. Traditionally, you don't want the ball first. You want to see what your options are. And how many points you have to get before you go into it. Playing the rules down there. The crowd tonight has been awesome. This is the second of a championship doubleheader as Madison Middle took home the 7th grade championship game that started at about 6 o'clock. This is the 8th grade game. These teams have both had very successful seasons. The first time they played was 14-7, and it's looking like it's not going to take that many points to take home a win. Everybody in the stands wanting to get this going, wondering what they're talking about out there, I think. Caudill will have the ball going left to right to start overtime. Clark Moores will be on defense to start the ball game. For both teams, defense has been the strength. Neither team obviously got in the end zone during regulation. Both teams got inside the red zone and stalled out. Who will be the first defense that breaks?
First overtime will begin with Caudill. First and 10. First and goal from the 10.
Start at the 10-yard line. You get 4 plays to get it in. Then you'll switch sides, and the other team gets 4 plays to get it in. If you score a touchdown, you do get an opportunity for an extra point, whether that be a kick or a 2-point conversion. Caudill coming out with the Wildcat formation. Merchant and Crutcher in the backfield. Merchant takes it, and he drops back to pass, throws it up over the middle, throws it high, incomplete.
Pass by Merchant, incomplete.
95% of his touches have been runs up the middle. So that was very creative in trying to catch Clark Moores off guard. Now we go to 2nd and 10. Or 2nd and goal from the 10 for the Spartans. Same formation, Crutcher and Merchant back there. Merchant takes the ball and he's going to run to the right. He's hit at the line for no gain. Reed Napier with the big hit down there. A loss of maybe an inch. 3rd and goal, still from the 10. Seeing several different formations from this team. 7th grade quarterback Colton Ward has played really well. So far in overtime, they've gone full Wildcat. Seems to be a little confusion by the offensive line there. Defense moving all around. Merchant takes the snap, and he hands off to Crutcher around the left end, and he fumbles it. Ward picks it up, and he falls down, and that's going to make it 4th and goal from the 28-yard line. Not sure of their kicking options, but this pretty much takes that out of play. And they're going to have to go for the end zone here. If they fail to score or fail to convert here, because there are some penalties that will convert to a first down, most penalties will not result in a first down at this point, then Clark Moores will have the chance to score in any way to win the ball game. Colton Ward back behind center. Wide receivers spread out everywhere. Ward drops back. He's looking left, and he throws deep. Incomplete. The ball's knocked away by Levi Ward, and that is going to send us to the second half of overtime. Now Clark Moores is going to take over, and they get 4 chances to score. A touchdown, a field goal. Either of those things are going to end the game. Levi Ward is in the shotgun, and he's going to run around the right side. He's got blockers in front of him. He's cutting it back up. Can he get in the end zone? And he does. Touchdown, Levi Ward. Touchdown, Braves. Clark Moores wins the conference championship in the first play of overtime. Replay here as he takes it around the right side. Got blockers in front of him. Quarterback Rush Hensley there picking up a block, and he powers his way into the end zone for a touchdown. We played 4 quarters with no score. The very first offensive play of overtime, Clark Moores puts it in the end zone to win the conference championship and completes the perfect season, finishing undefeated and winning the championship game, going 10-0 this year. This team has won 23 of their last 24 games now. So congratulations to Clark Moores on their championship, on a great season. Congratulations to Caudill on an awesome season as well, playing with a ton of injuries, but they really showed up and made it one of the most competitive middle school football games that you are going to find. Whew. Take a breath, and we'll do some pregame stuff. It was a very exciting end to the game there, but we are going to jump in, now that I can breathe a little, to the CG Bank postgame show. CG Bank wants you to know you're taken care of wherever life takes you. Ask about Casasa Cashback Checking with 4% cash back on debit card purchases. Visit cgbank.com to see more. 6-0 was the score. Levi Ward for Clark Moores puts it in the end zone on the first play of offense in overtime to win the ball game. 6-0 after 4 quarters of battling it out and 4 quarters of great defensive football from both teams. The drive to victory is just one play, ladies and gentlemen, and it's this play you're seeing right here as Levi Ward puts it in the end zone. Jack Burford Chevrolet is the best in both new and used vehicles, Chevy and otherwise, in Richmond. Go to jackburford.com to see their inventory, and the drive of the game is this one play in overtime to win the game 6-0 for Clark Moores. It's been a great season for both these teams. Like I've said several times throughout, the future of Madison Central football looks great, and you saw a lot of it here on display tonight. So congratulations to both of these teams. Once again, Clark Moores Braves are your Commonwealth Middle School Athletic Conference 2025 football champions. The final verdict is in tonight. It's Clark Moores 6, Caudill 0. When you want results that win, trust Blevins Law Office in Berea. That is your Blevins Law Office final verdict. It's going to be hard to go to sleep tonight after that much excitement. Great crowd here, great fans, great football. Thank you all for tuning in, and thanks to all of our sponsors for allowing us to be here. Thanks to Garrett Stearns working the camera, Gage Hill producing, and for Jamie Boggs. I'm Jamie Boggs, actually. And this has been middle school football action here on WBON TV.